My name is Will Bright. My company is Will Bright Guitars. Having started playing guitar at age 11, I've just sort of been infatuated with guitars my whole life. And then being someone who's prone to use their hands and put things together and take them back apart, it just sort of made sense to build a guitar. When I start a guitar, I start with all just raw wood. It's all just roughly milled, and then I've got to take it from there. The body is essentially just a box. It's like a fine cabinet. With the neck, I'll build the fingerboard first. That's sort of my reference point. I like to build my own parts when I can. So I like to wind my own pickups. I make my own bridges sometimes. I make my own knobs sometimes. A lot of the materials that we use in guitar building come from tropical regions, a lot of which are third world countries. One of the things I've tried to do is find domestic alternatives to some of these hardwoods. But that said, you know, if a player comes to me with a certain sound in mind, we sit down and talk, and we come up with something that's going to work for him. First and foremost, I want my designs to be useful, because if they're not useful, they're not going to get played. And then I also want it to be beautiful aesthetically, and I want it to feel good ergonomically. Having worked in repair, I get a really good insight into what works and what doesn't work. You see kind of what holds up over time. The best guitars that have ever been built are being built now in the last couple of decades, because we're sort of at a perfect storm of knowledge and tools and materials. The great thing about guitars and stringed instruments is that they're working art. You know, it's a tool, but it's also an art piece.